Hello everyone, this is Time Bunny, and as you know from the title, this is a collaboration between myself and Badger at Badger Show, and it's going to be us sharing our thoughts, opinions and the like on a lot of the hate that Roman Reigns in WWE is currently receiving. Now, can I just point out before I start this video, I know that if you're someone if you're famous in the public eye, whether it be the sports person, wrestler, actor, anything like that, you're always going to get a certain amount of haters, trolls, troublemakers, that kind of thing, sort of trying to start trouble, and they're going to be sort of like on social media calling your names, that kind of thing, you know. So it's like, just unfortunately, it's kind of part and parcel of the job, as it were. It's not necessarily right, but you're just always going to get those sorts of people. But the problem I have with the whole Roman Reigns thing is just the level that the wrestling fans and wrestling community in general are just taking this. It's like, yes, it's okay to like or dislike certain wrestlers. I mean, I'm not a fan of John Cena or Daniel Bryan, but it's their gimmicks I don't like, you know, as people, John Cena and Daniel Bryan actually come across as being actually alright people. It's just their gimmicks I can't stand and want to go and die, you know. But there are people out there who are saying, you know, oh, you know, I hope Roman Reigns gets injured so badly he has to retire, or I hope he gets injured so badly that he dies, and they're sending like death threats to him and his wife, and they're threatening to rape and murder his 9-year-old daughter and 4-month-old twin boys. And also recently his brother Rosie passed away, and now everyone's being all, oh, it's a shame that it was Rosie that died and not you, the wrong brother died, and all that kind of thing. And it's making me think, how can you justify being that disgusting towards another human being? I mean, if I went online and said, oh, I hope Daniel Bryan gets paralysed because of his neck injury and Brie Bella has a stillborn baby, you would all be up in arms saying, oh, that's disgusting, how can you wish like miscarriage, stillborn on someone, blah blah blah. But that's effectively what you're doing with Roman Reigns. Again, I could say, oh, I hope a member of your family dies. I hope one of your siblings dies, so I can turn and say, oh, it should have been you. Again, you'd all turn and say, oh, why are you being such an arsehole? It's the same thing, you know. Why are you being so disgusting? I mean, these people who want to rape and murder his kids, you're talking about a 9-year-old girl and 4-month-old fucking newborn babies. You know, what kind of disgusting paedophiles are you? You know, you think, oh yeah, I want to go and rape a kiddo because, you know, it's totally fine. It's like, you know, if people need to go and die, it's you disgusting fans that need to go and die somewhere in a hole. You know, yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for saying this in the video, but you are just being so fucking disgusting. Just why? You know, not like a gimmick or a character, that's fine, but to actually go out of your way to send death threats to someone and like his innocent wife and children and family members who have nothing to do with this, it just makes you look like a fucking arsehole. You know, and you just need to pack it the fuck up. You know, I don't care if I'm swearing a lot right now because, you know, yeah, you can all sit there and go, oh, you're a Roman Reigns fangirl, blah blah blah. This has got nothing to do with it. You know, just, you're being disgusting. Just fucking pack it in. Failing that, just go kill yourself or something. Do us all a favour, you know. Just, you don't need to be this disgusting towards someone. And it's because of people like you, I'm ashamed to admit that I'm a wrestling fan. You know, I'm even afraid to admit that I'm a Roman Reigns fan because I'm scared of the kind of backlash I'm going to get. So it's just like, you just need to just shut up and get a life, get a job, get laid. Just, you know, stop being such a dick. Okay, because there's just no need to be like this. But, you know, even me having this rant is probably not going to change anything, so. But I just need to get that out. You know, the international wrestling community just needs to shut the fuck up and grow the fuck up, you know. Because, as I said, if I was saying these things about somebody else, like your precious Daniel Bryan or your precious Randy Orton, everyone would be like, oh my god, you can't say that. But it's just like, you think it's okay to behave like this towards Roman Reigns? Just why? Apart from the fact you're all dicks, obviously. So, but anyway, that is my say on the matter. And I am now going to hand the video over to Badger now, who is probably going to talk about the situation far more calmly than I am, because I'm just really angry with people at the moment. You know, you all just need to shut up and die already, you know. But anyway, over to you, Badger.
Hello Badger Army, I hope you're all well. Now this is following on from mine, Time Bunny's and Scorpius's video from the other week, and we're talking about the hate that Roman Reigns has been receiving and its connection with The Undertaker. Now of course, as you probably know by now, Rosie has recently died. I'm not too sure of how or why, but all I know is that I used to love Rosie when I was first into WWE. Him and the Hurricane made a fantastic tag team, and I really miss him. And that leads on to what we're going to be talking about today. Lots of people have been hating on Roman Reigns, saying they wish that Roman Reigns would die, saying they wish that his family died and things like that. Guys, I know The Undertaker's a fantastic wrestler. I know that Reigns broke the streak and retired Taker, but please remember, it was Undertaker's wishes to fight Roman. He wanted to fight Roman. He thought he would be the best opponent. So you guys, you've got to remember that that is Undertaker's special wishes, and that is what he wanted, and that is what everyone thought was best for the company. You know, regardless of your feelings towards Reigns, who I feel is quite a good wrestler and is an up-and-comer, you know, everyone seems to think that he has the ability to hold the company on his shoulders, and Vince likes guys like that. He likes a centrepiece, a superhero-style wrestler. So who's to know that Reigns might become the next Hulk Hogan, John Cena, things like that. Guys, Cena, Hogan, they need successors, and they want Reigns to be the next big dog, and that's what, you know, Vince wants to happen. He wants him to be the big guy. So guys, you've got to remember to be nice to Reigns, you know, look after him. He's got a family, he's got loads of people that he loves. He's recently suffered a bereavement of his brother, you know, and God knows what else is going on. He's a really cool guy, really nice wrestler apparently. I've never met him, but if you believe what people say, he's a really nice guy. So, you know, yes, I know he broke the streak, and I know he upset people, and I know he did a lot of damage to people's hearts when obviously people didn't want him to win over Taker. But these things happen, you know, you just got to roll with it. That's obviously the big plan. People knew the big plan from get-go. I'm not being funny. I saw it happening. I knew once Goldberg lost the Universal Championship to Lesnar, I knew that eventually Roman Reigns would fight Lesnar. You can guarantee that's going to happen, and I think it's going to be a great matchup. Roman Reigns versus Lesnar is going to be fantastic, and I can't wait for all this hate to go away because it's so unfair on Reigns. And guys, not being funny, when it comes to fighting Lesnar, who are you going to pump for? Are you going to go for Lesnar, or are you going to cheer for Reigns? See, this is what I mean, guys. Think about it. Don't hate on Reigns. He's a cool guy, and who would want to wish bad on someone's family? Yeah, my opinion is, like, why would you want to be nasty to someone's family like that? You know, I know die-hard WWE fans love the product, they love the history of the product, and they love The Undertaker because he is the oldest serving wrestler at the time. But there are legends coming back. We've had Sting, we've had Goldberg, and no doubt there'll be other legends coming back. We've had the Hardy Boys coming back. These guys are a bit fresher than The Undertaker, and they'll be able to fight alongside, and we'll have new favourite legends eventually. But yeah, I do miss The Undertaker, and yes, I know it's a shame that it had to be Reigns, but Reigns is a cool guy and he's got the company on his shoulders. So, you know, there's thousands of different people that he could have picked, but like I said before, Undertaker picked Roman to be his successor. So that's what you've got to remember. I know there's hundreds of different wrestlers you could have picked, guys, obviously fantasy warfare, but Taker picked Reigns. So I really think that the wrestling community should have accepted that decision and went with it. But obviously there's been a big backlash, and I really think the WWE need to address it. They need to break the fourth wall and actually say, look, come on guys, it's a TV show, it's entertainment, you know, leave him alone a bit. I really think that is the best step, is for Vince to step up at the beginning of Raw and SmackDown and address the issue and see what happens. But we'll see. I just think that's the best way to handle it, is to actually talk with the fans and say to them, look, come on guys, it's entertainment, what are you doing wishing bad on people's families? Anyway, thanks very much for listening to The Badger Show, and please subscribe to me and Time Bunny and the rest of the people who are in the video, and I will see you soon, and it's back to Time Bunny. Thanks very much everyone, see you soon.
Yeah.